I just need $1 million to retire. For many, that seems to be the threshold. But is that really true? Can $1 million guarantee a financially secure retirement? Back in the day, having $1 million in the bank was considered the ultimate retirement goal. It was believed to be enough to live comfortably and maybe even leave something for the grandkids. And for some, that might still hold true. But for others, $1 million won't even scratch the surface. We know $1 million sounds like a lot of money, but a recent study found that an average retiree's $1 million nest egg would only last about 15 years. The average American retiree spends around $66,000 per year on things like food, housing, clothes, transportation, and other lifestyle expenses. So if we assume that spending pattern, it's roughly $5,500 per month. Now imagine you had $1 million saved up for retirement. Well, that pile of cash would only keep you afloat for about 15 years before you're broke. Here's the thing, if you're planning for a retirement that lasts 25 to 30 years, you're gonna need to spend less or save a whole lot more. Saving for your retirement depends on various personal factors and goals, so let's talk about a few important ones to remember, how to run your numbers, and how to set yourself up for retirement success. 1. Your ideal retirement lifestyle. First off, you need to consider your lifestyle. Are you a luxury-loving jet-setter or more of a frugal adventurer? Do you dream of European trips and tours, or are you content with a cozy cabin in the woods and fishing on weekends? Whether you choose to live extravagantly or frugally will determine how long your $1 million nest egg will last. If you tend to spend money lavishly, you will need larger savings. Your desired lifestyle plays a significant role in determining if $1 million is enough to fund your golden years. 2. Your risk tolerance and rate of return. As people enter retirement, they often shift their investment mix to a less risky combination of stocks, bonds, and cash alternatives. This helps decrease volatility, but usually comes with the expectation of lower returns during retirement. If you're able to find the perfect balance between risk and return, you might be able to stretch your retirement nest egg much further by investing more aggressively. But this also means there's a higher chance of potential losses, which could put your retirement financial security at risk. So managing this balance between risk and reward is a decision every person or couple must seriously consider. 3. Your overall health and life expectancy. Healthcare expenses have the potential to consume a significant portion of your retirement savings, depending on the type of healthcare coverage you have and the health challenges you may face in your golden years. A recent study revealed that a healthy couple at 65 could experience an annual increase of almost 6% in their healthcare costs due to inflation. While Medicare does provide some coverage for healthcare expenses, there are still copays and other out-of-pocket medical costs that you need to account for. People with longer life expectancies might find it challenging to sustain their retirement lifestyle on just $1 million, as it may prove insufficient to cover all their healthcare needs throughout their retirement. 4. Where you live. Where you choose to live can significantly influence how long your million will last during retirement. An average retiree living in New York City could drain their $1 million in approximately 10 years. However, if you opted to settle in McAllen, Texas, that same million can stretch out for an impressive 31 years. Also, considering the overall cost of living in a particular state, along with its tax rates, is important. That's why some retirees decide to relocate during their golden years to minimize their overall expenses. It's a strategic move that can help make retirement funds go further. 5. The impact of inflation. Inflation has a sneaky way of eroding your retirement savings purchasing power. It means that necessities such as groceries, gas, clothing, and entertainment become increasingly expensive over time. Inflation in the United States has recently risen following a period of relatively low levels. While it is near impossible to completely account for inflation, you must at least consider that it's possible inflation will be higher than normal. Think of all the current retirees who have had to go through the last few years of high inflation. If they hadn't planned or at least speculated it could happen, it has the potential to jeopardize what their hard-earned retirement nest egg can afford in the future. 6. Unforeseen circumstances. Life has a habit of throwing us curveballs when we least expect them. Medical emergencies, family obligations, or sudden financial setbacks can put a dent in our retirement plans. It's essential to have a financial safety net because you never know what's lurking around the corner. This is another one of those impossibilities to truly know when or where it will happen, but planning and having a strategy for it should still be discussed. Running the numbers. So now that we've considered these 6 factors to think about as we try and prepare for retirement, let's look at how we can determine our estimates. First, we want to start by considering our potential retirement expenses. It's typically advised to take your current monthly or annual costs and use about 80% of that number. This generally assumes that you'll simply spend less in retirement, and also you're more likely not paying for a mortgage or multiple car notes. But it's always better to overestimate than underestimate here. Consider all the costs you expect to incur, such as housing, healthcare, food, transportation, leisure activities, and other anticipated expenses. Be realistic and factor in inflation. Once you have that number, subtract any known benefits you'll receive during retirement, like Social Security, pensions, rental income, or other assets that contribute to your income. If your expected income already covers all the expenses, congratulations, you're on track. But if you notice a gap between your desired lifestyle and your financial resources, then it's a smart idea to start saving extra money now. Planning for retirement. Asking if you can retire with $1 million assumes that you can save $1 million. Here are 3 things you can do to help you achieve your goals and improve your retirement savings. 1. Set a target of saving 10% or more of your annual pre-tax income for retirement. In truth, we'd love to see you saving more like 20%, but if you have access to an employer-sponsored retirement plan such as a 401k or 403b, and your company matches your contributions, you may be able to minimize the amount you need to save. Taking advantage of the employer match is similar to receiving a bonus on top of your own efforts, so it's usually a good idea to contribute enough to qualify for the full match. 2. Resist the temptation to touch your retirement savings. Withdrawing money from your retirement account before you retire can be a major setback. Not only could you face early withdrawal penalties, but you'll also miss out on the power of long-term compounding. The lost opportunity cost is great, so only dip into this if it's your absolute last resort. And 3. Explore the benefits of financial tools and advice to help with your financial planning. It's essential to assess your readiness for retirement and understand the lifestyle you can comfortably sustain, even if you're 40 years away. Take charge of your retirement plan by leveraging financial tools and seeking expert advice. You can gain a clearer picture of your retirement needs and make informed decisions to secure a financially comfortable future. $1 million used to be the gold standard for a secure retirement, but times have changed. The ever-increasing cost of living means that it might not be enough anymore. And we're not just talking about those nearing retirement. The bar might be even higher for younger people who still have years of work ahead. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all for everyone. Instead of obsessing over an arbitrary amount like $1 million, run your own numbers so that you can focus on saving as much as you reasonably can to meet that. That's the real goal here, making sure you're taking steps toward a secure retirement that suits your lifestyle. Will $1 million be enough for you to retire? Tell us in the comments below. We'd love to hear. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like the video. We'll see you in the next one.